Ratchet and Clank 2016 is an action platformer developed by Insomniac Games and published for Sony Interactive Entertainment for the PlayStation 4. This is a reimagining of the first game originally released in 2002. The story is about a lumbex named Ratchet who works as a mechanic and dreams of being a galactic ranger. While he quickly passes the physical exam, his criminal past convinces Captain Quark to reject him personally. A defective warbot manages to escape using a stolen ship. After the ship crashes on Ratchet's home planet Veldin, Ratchet rescues the defect, who explains that he needs to warn the Galactic Rangers of the evil plans by Chairman Drek. Ratchet then names him Clank, and they're off on a big adventure throughout the galaxy. The story in Ratchet and Clank is pretty fun. It's got some really quirky moments, and I like the banter between Ratchet and Clank. I think it's really nice. Also, I like the banter between all the characters, and it's really charming. I won't say that the charm factor is better than the original PS2 version, but it's still pretty charming nonetheless. Ratchet is a cute little fella that likes to work hard, and, he's very inspiring for, chasing after their dream and accomplishing anything that's put in his path, and that's pretty admirable, I'd say. Clank is a bit more serious, but he's pretty cool despite his size. He's mainly used for the puzzle sections, which are pretty fun and kind of tricky, but I do wish there was a little bit more that he could do as when you play as him. There are moments in the game where you have to use him as like a glide or a jetpack, and it's really fun. Overall, Ratchet and Clank is just a really nice duo, and I think they have a lot of chemistry. Now granted, I've only played the first game on the PS2 and this reimagining, but between both games, I can definitely say that the bond between these two characters is very strong across both, and it's very charming, and the chemistry is just there, especially with the terrific voice acting. One of my biggest positives with Ratchet and Clank is the fact that this is a really fun game. I had a blast going through level to level, just smashing up a bunch of robots and collecting a bunch of bolts and nuts. It was so much fun, and I could see myself replaying it just because of the gameplay. It was just so much fun. There are sections in the game where you do some hoverboard races, and those are really fun too. The levels provide a good challenge when you're playing on normal. It's not too difficult, but it's not too easy either. It's that right kind of balance, and I really like this gameplay. It was just so much fun. This game's graphics are stunning. It really does feel like a Pixar movie, and the cutscenes were some of my favorites. It's just so lively. The emotions that you see on the faces are pretty realistic, and it was just so much fun to look at. Sound-wise is where I get a little bit picky with it. It's just not my kind of thing when it comes to the music of this game. It's not bad music, I just personally don't like it. However, I will say that the voice acting is amazing. I mentioned this earlier when I was talking about the characters, but the voice acting is really good, especially James Arnold Taylor's performance as Ratchet. If that name sounds familiar, you've probably heard him like this. Overall, Ratchet and Clank 2016 is an amazing game. It's definitely one of the most fun games I've ever played in terms of an action platformer, and I may be setting it up, but that's just how I feel. I really had a good time with this game. And that's that. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like this, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit that bell icon so you know when my next video is up. Also, comment down below what you thought of Ratchet and Clank 2016 because I'd like to know. Big thanks to My Name is Doofy, Nia-chan, Miasma Senpai, and Warpbait for supporting me on Patreon. You guys are awesome.